this guy is out looking for Bigfoot, and his name is Todd Standing, and he's a genius.
Since then, I've taken out dozens of wildlife officers,
This guy is a
PhDs, and the
champion.
like, and had them live interact with Sasquatch on multiple occasions. Of course, you can assume alone in the wilderness, I get the best results interacting with Sasquatch I've personally habituated. Here's an example of what's happened on
This
dozens of
ponytail.
occasions over the last decade.
So
of my
voluptuous.
research.
These shots
yeah.
are golden.
I love these shots. It doesn't get better. We really need to reenact these.
Yeah, I just wanted to refresh your memory a little bit. Okay, so
Please, it's been a few years.
I'll go through my camera setup and what's happening right now.
I'm so scared.
This is my one camera. I'm gonna have to close this lid because this light is bright.
It's so
It's pitch black right now. I can't really see anything. This is my battery pack that I left here from last time.
he left a battery pack there from
Here's my
last
light.
time?
I
How does
cut
that
this
work?
piece of wood so my light would stay on it, but
What?
in the commotion last night.
I don't know how
The
ethical this is.
commotion. There was commotion last night. What do you think the commotion was
I'm having
from?
trouble with this piece
Probably
as it
him
is.
wrestling a
The red
bush
light is invisible. And I
with
can't really see where I'm
innocent
going.
Robin in
I
it.
don't want to step on the light. I'm just gonna. There's my battery pack and my knife.
There's my battery pack. And man,
He just left the battery pack in the woods for weeks.
It's funny. I can't see. Unless I look at the camera, I don't know what I'm. It's pitch black right now.
This is like Blair Witch Project.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
We'll turn on
I
my
picture this
infrared
guy
filter for a
running through the
second.
woods with a runny nose.
This is without the infrared filter.
Bigfoot's chasing
Here's my
me!
camera on my camera bag. See, there's night vision on it. That specialized night vision, I just have it taped to the camera. And again,
Do you think he actually spent the night here, or he just like recorded this and dipped out and went home?
expecting a pretty decent
Oh, he
night.
for sure recorded this and
This
dipped
day,
out.
Yeah.
last night.
He doesn't even have a sleeping bag.
Absolutely.
What kind of campsite is this?
It's funny, I'm gonna get lost going 20
Well,
yards
do you know if
past the
this was
apples.
recorded in Washington?
I think it's in Canada.
So I've got 3 apples up there.
Sounds quite
Actually, there's
Canadian.
a bag right there.
He's probably pretty polite too.
Anyways, those are the apples.
That pony.
Oh, this is the apple test.
Up
He
there.
leaves apples, and then he wakes up and they're gone.
I'm freaking tired.
In the woods.
Just
Wow.
completely exhausted. I feel totally, entirely
Only a
pathetic.
Bigfoot could be in the woods.
Only a Bigfoot could have been the
Last
culprit
night was
in taking those apples.
Crazy.
I'd like to see a real timestamp, Todd.
Todd, we want some real evidence, please.
That's right on me.
Yes. Todd Baxter, Philip III. We're calling you out. What's
Todd
his name?
Baxter.
Todd Phillips. Phil Jackson.
2 Sasquatches.
You're not gonna not get Randy Jackson's out again.
I make the mistake of moving towards these 2 creatures, which ultimately pushes them away.
Oof. Big mistake, Todd.
Ultimately, they're out of his way. This is great. We could just watch Bigfoot videos. This could be our whole... We figured it out, you guys. We broke the internet.
I mean, we're from Washington, which is
We-
Bigfoot state, so
I travel into this
Yeah.
uninhabited
needless to
region.
say.
Animal game.
We're
It's
going
really
to be
interesting.
the ultimate Bigfoot hunters. With a podcast also.
Alright, so there are a few.
Multiple occasions.
We should go to 34.
So we'll see what happens. They take
My
apples from me.
pleasure.
It's just me out
As a
here.
matter of fact.
Very fast.
Ad.
Anyone on board know how
Jeez
to find
Louise. Some
I got this.
I'm hungry. I always get, every time I stay up this late, I always get hungry at like 2.
I almost always eat when you fall asleep.
The truth comes out.
Is this thing recording?
Well, I would eat more banana bread, but I'm not trying to eat a whole loaf in one day, so.
Ooh, I need to eat some. I only had one thin slice.
What? You only had 1 piece? That was all me.
One and a half a chunk.
Because that loaf is more than halfway gone. If that was all me, I'm gonna cry.
Well, I had this much, like, slice this big. Can you see that?
There we go.
God.
Oh,
Okay,
this
back
is,
in action.
This is it.
Okay, unmute.
This is, okay, first of all, I would just like to point out, alright, we have this up too. This is his shot of Bigfoot, okay?
This is right at 34.
Okay. Do you see,
Live
You are at 17, ma'am.
Sasquatch.
I know, but look at the difference. This is just his face. So I'll screenshot both of these and put them side by side so we can show it on the screen. But look at the similarities between that face and this face.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not even realize I was looking
Hold on, press
right in
play.
the eye of the beast.
Oh wait, go back. Can you go back?
At least.
This is gonna be tricky.
Are they all in the same direction?
They seem to be all in the same prevailing direction, yeah.
Well, come.
Goes back 10 seconds at a time here, so.
Associated with the very fascinating.
There.
Oh.
Okay, just look at the similarities in their faces. Look at the nose.
Video.
Look at the lips.
Watch.
Okay. I'm gonna do us both a favor and I'm gonna layer them on top of each other.
Okay, perfect.
And
Okay,
you're
but-
gonna see that right here on the wall. Right here, there's a beautiful picture of a weird red-headed Sasquatch.
Okay, but if he shaved his beard here, that would totally be what his lips look like. I'm just pointing that out. I don't know.
Conspiracy?
Just saying.
Conspiracy, Todd. Speak up. What's his last name? Jackson?
Standing.
Standing.
Todd Standing.
Todd, first thing you should do is change your last name to Jackson. Standing.
Not everybody's last name has to be Jackson.
It sounds a lot better than standing. Anyways, I digress.
That Todd has taken, allegedly of Sasquatch.
Look at that. He's just staring back at him. Alright.
So how many
I
of these
think.
tree breaks have we seen?
Oh, this is the lesson on the tree breaks. So if you didn't know, anytime you pass a tree, like in the woods, that's broken,
Well, come,
more than
let's
likely
have a
that's a
close look at
Bigfoot.
this. See if you can try to
Example here.
explain
Yeah.
it just by
Oh yeah.
wind.
Next time you're in the woods, just
Well,
look.
I mean,
They're
obviously,
everywhere.
Trees do topple under natural conditions as they age.
They
The
do.
amount of
Or wind.
growth of the black
He's
tree
really
light in here
stroking that tree.
suggests that this tree has been standing dead for quite some time.
Like other ones around.
Like the other
This
ones
is
around it,
a
So that kind of
professor.
begs the
I
question,
believe
too,
he
why-
refers to him
why are
as
they
the
breaking,
doctor
You know, at points
Dr.
so high
Booty?
from the ground.
or the
If it
professor.
is
I
wind,
don't
why
know.
didn't these just
He's the equivalent to Dr. Booty from OC
I have a hard time.
Housewives.
Obviously, pushing
Dr.
this over
Booty.
right
He's
now.
the Dr. Booty of Bigfoots.
And there are other trees that are even more dead. If you look to this tree over here,
Yeah, here and this one here.
about the same thickness, and there's no damage to them.
No
whatsoever.
damage to any of the other trees. Therefore,
If I try to,
this was a
Not at all.
Bigfoot.
Please do. Try to break it.
yeah, well, that's right.
There- well, I mean, what else would it be?
Break out of
He can't do it.
Yeah, so
So
obviously.
Bigfoot, look at that.
That's what I would have expected.
The leverage is just not there.
Breaking down near the base.
It's just,
No. And it definitely couldn't have been a bear.
At a midpoint like that, it
No.
just doesn't seem odd.
no,
to see
it's
it
got a,
You might think that maybe one or two or some, more.
Look at that.
A higher number close by. Why just this one? In as far as
Why?
we can see, it's just this one. And I guess you could argue, well, this one was ready to be blown over.
you
And
could
the others
argue
weren't.
that.
in an area with so little wind, though.
Is this guy really a
That's the other
doctor?
factor. This area is
We need to do a deep dive on this
He's
guy.
like a professor at some
But let me
university.
ask you this.
Let's
Okay,
give this
I'm
man a
coming
round
from
of applause.
perspective that I've seen these hominids break trees. Do this. And I've
Let's
seen,
not.
I'd say there's
Whoa.
if we took a
Hold on. You didn't warn me this guy was a freak.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
take a look at this.
This area is
Exhibit A.
rather consistently.
I don't know if he's making some SpongeBob call.
Let me ask you this. Okay, I'm coming from the
This,
perspective that
you guys aren't
I've
gonna
seen
believe this if you missed it.
hominids break trees. And
Look
do
at his
this.
mouth.
And I've seen, I'd say there's about 8 or 9 of these around. If we took a real good look around,
That was not normal
I think
behavior.
actually more like 10. But let's say,
I think a Bigfoot's had his way with him. I said it.
Yeah.
what kind of power do you think? I mean, first of all, the height of that.
Controversial.
Right.
That's,
Maybe.
Well, yeah, obviously it's going to have to.
I don't know. This might not even be controversial. You guys saw that, right?
And so it's certainly, I'm 6 foot, so it certainly is at least 2 feet taller than me, whatever
They're
it
really
was.
analyzing
it
this
broke it,
tree.
if something like that broke it.
And now, do you think you would have the power?
This
Look on the
is
tree beside
insane.
it, it's approximately the same thickness.
Right. Well, again,
Hold on, okay, hold on. You have to wait until 53:50.
53. Okay, well, let's skip forward.
yeah. Well,
Oh.
it all depends.
I don't want to. Come on. Oh. Information. Oh,
Oh my
you say
goodness.
50?
Well, yes, 53:50.
53 fit. Hold on. Who is this fellow? At 52.
Okay, so this is what's known as the apple test. Again, they are leaving apples everywhere,
which I found completely random and natural.
and they're just trusting that it was a Bigfoot that took him.
Look at this camera angle, though. My man. Why do I feel like his name's Cameron?
I don't know why you can't just remember his name.
Which has been quite a big
Not
What did
that
you say his
hard.
name was? Ben Jackson?
Refuse.
So, what's happened since we were here yesterday?
Oh my god. This is what she deals with 24/7.
I can't.
Plus, it's super late. The night is young. Lighten up, alright?
On these various leaning branches.
Wake
and then
up.
A couple here on the main stem up a ways.
What are we watching
So
here?
the professor and I have put, how many apples do you see there, Doc?
Right here.
Right here. Is that a tennis ball?
It's apple.
Three, and I had 4, and I had 2.
I thought maybe they were putting a tennis ball in there to throw them off.
Up as high as both of us can reach.
Like,
I
see,
think apples are averaging.
They're smart. They don't eat tennis
8
balls.
feet off the ground.
They only eat the apples.
That would totally be some evidence that he would gather.
Get the doc to say gift in 2 different directions, please.
Okay.
Nice and loud.
And so...
Yeah!
Gift!
Yeah!
Gift?
The professor was unaware that some large predator was stalking us.
Hey,
And he just
Bigfoot,
called
gift!
out. Whether it was a large bear or a Sasquatch, either way, if it proceeded to take those apples,
Those apples
I would
look
scour
good, though.
every inch of the
Might
terrain
just
to
be
find its
fishy.
trackway.
That's a
You know, I was
Bigfoot
thinking to
thinking
myself,
also.
it would be.
He's looking
if
around the
all
corner
of the
like,
apples get taken,
you guys
scattered
gonna walk
around
away
as
so
they
we can
are,
get those
that would be
apples?
pretty-
Why'd they build this teepee? Or are they claiming Bigfoot
Oh
built
no,
this?
They were
Bigfoot built
gone the
that.
next day. Completely gone. No sign of debris, no sign of.
Are we supposed to just think this guy's
cores or
too
none of
brittle
that.
to put this together?
The cores, but scraps of the apples, I mean. By,
See, the apples are
which you
gone.
might
There's no
expect to find If a
scraps.
smaller animal had chewed on them.
They're just gone.
Uh,
And
they were-
also-
I
Is he interviewing him?
an ungulate.
He's like helping.
Cameron?
He's helping him
A bear
out.
would probably down that
And
apple
also,
in
they
a few
didn't have a
bites.
camera set up,
Maybe they didn't think he'd
so
have to
they
stand
could,
up.
see who was
Oh,
taking
sure.
the apples.
Yeah, they
But-
would have no problem. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I would have a
As high as we could reach, we
game
put up these apples.
trail camera.
You might
Trail
expect to see
cam?
some evidence
cam?
of claw marks if it was a bear. I would think.
Any
the bear
other
would shitty
notable?
up.
It
Okay,
looks like he's
last
just about to
one.
just tell this
There was
tree how much he
absolutely
loves
no
it.
signs of any
Apples
bear.
from
This
previous
is what
day.
Jeff had to say when
What
he
the-
interviewed a few weeks later on the topic.
It was as if something with hands had collected them off and carried them away.
So Jeff further discussed
It
this.
was
Almost as if it
incredible.
was Cameron himself.
Something had taken those apples, and I
Ah.
This, the summer you told me that it means just
All right, well, there is just one more section I want to review. And then you'll never guess. Todd Standing has a YouTube channel.
Who's Todd?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
I can't believe you're awake right now.
I can't either.
Rocks that were thrown at me.
Oh yeah,
Growling
they were
sounds
throwing
from
rocks
multiple
at him
directions.
as he was sleeping.
After 2
Is
nights,
he
I've had
growling?
enough, so you'll see me here
That's
crack
Bigfoot.
open one of my big flares.
Damn it. God damn it. Gotta hurry. Bigfoot's out there.
These growling sounds you hear are from 6
Get out of
miles
here.
away and in multiple directions.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Now you can hear rocks thrown at me. And very
Why is the camera so crazy though? That's my question. Shouldn't it be just sitting there?
It looks like he just put it. What? What's with the red light?
I don't know.
Can't just be a filter. Yeah.
This is irrefutable proof of Bigfoot. I don't care what anybody says.
I mean, if you didn't believe before,
Here you can hear a large
how could you not know?
4 yards of me after he was screaming and shouting.
After he was screaming and shouting, and crying and pouting, I walked deeper into the forest to find his little old, brittle body covered in leaves. The Bigfoots had their way.
Oh
They
my
took
God,
all
he
the
almost fell
apples.
down the cliff.
My team and I have done over 30 expeditions into this region. And 2 by me have yielded
Oh,
I
oh
slid
wait.
faster down the hill.
Look, it's another.
Faster
It's right
and
there.
faster.
2010 expedition.
Oh, that's a bear butt. Dang it. Pack.
So that area
That was a clear shot. That shot looked even more like him than the other one.
to as Bigfoot. My team and I have been on over 30
Whoa, that's slippery.
Hope my ponytail doesn't get stuck.
Jesus. So, why does Bigfoot have a goatee? That's my first question.
And why is there like a big hole cut out of his mouth? It looks like a lion, doesn't it? It looks like a lion mask.
This looks like something that they would make on the show Alone out of an animal hide.
Out of like a bunny carcass.
And then just wear it around because
my
they've
God.
lost their mind after
Do you
90
think that's
days.
what he did? He just like
Yeah.
skinned a rabbit and cut holes in it. It's been done. If you've ever watched the show Alone,